Morning traders, and how are you doing today? Well, the Euro USD is going to be one of the pairs that how we'll be monitoring during the new week. And in this video, I will be sharing with you what my expectations are and how I intend to take advantage of any trading opportunity that the market might be presented to us during the new week. Now, looking at what we have here on the daily time frame, it's obvious that price action has been on a bearish momentum in the last 2 years, and as a result of this, we had this bearish trend line figured out after connecting the series of lower highs. Well, the most important structure here is more or less the 1.03750 level, and I will be sharing with you in a moment why that is. If we look at what happened here in the month of May, we saw how this level was holding by pressure at one point in time, and then the same thing happened here in the month of June, though the pressure here wasn't strong enough as it was met with a strong resistance from the sellers, hereby breaking down that level during the month of July. And since price broke the 1.03750 level, we can see here price has continued to trade right below that level, hereby emphasizing the strength of the sellers at this point. Now, if we look at what has been happening on this chart since in the last 2 weeks here, we saw this engulfing candle that broke out of the $1 mark, I think 3 weeks ago. And this led into a situation where price came right back into that same 1.03750 level, which I identified earlier, which also shares a confluence with the bearish trend line that has been holding selling pressure in the last 2 years. And what this simply tells us is that price action is at a very critical level in this market. As we can see, we've been witnessing a consolidation phase around here in the last 1 week. And if we zoom into the structure, we saw what happened here on Tuesday where price closed it. This we had a sharp rejection of this area, which evolved into something that looks like a shooting star candle. And from a technical standpoint, a shooting star candle is a candle that references a little bit of selling pressure around that area. Now, in order to trade the Euro USD going into the new week, it's important that we understand what is really going on right around the 1.03750 level, which also shares a confluence with the bearish trend line that has been holding selling pressure since the beginning of the year. Before I go into the details of what my expectation is going to be like, I would like to share with you what I was able to spool out on the economic calendar. And this week, we have a couple of events that is likely going to be serving as a catalyst for price movement for the week. On Wednesday, we have the S&P Global BMA Composite PMI, which is going to be affecting the euro. So we have that on Wednesday. Then we also have the durable goods order on that same Wednesday, non-defense capital goods order, and the almighty FOMC minutes. So these events, participants in this market will definitely be anticipating this event, and we shall be seeing the reflection of this anticipation on the charts in the form of price action. So going back into the current structure that we have here, as we can see, I told you how price has been caught within the consolidation phase around the 1.03750. There are two possible scenarios that I will be looking at during the new week. So following this impulsive move to the upside here, and we can see price has been caught within a consolidation phase, we might be having a situation where this consolidation phase here might evolve into a trend continuation pattern to send price going to the upside. That is one scenario we might be looking forward to. And the other scenario is a situation where price might evolve into a reversal pattern, followed by selling pressure below the 1.03750 level on our lower time frame to send price crashing back to maybe somewhere around the $1 area before the incitation of the second wave of that bullish momentum happens. So, with that being said, and looking at the current structure here, when I scale down to the lower time frame, this structure here appears to look like something like a reversal pattern. So I will show you that. So let's scale down to a much lower time frame, like the 2 hours time frame, for instance. So here we go. So we are on the 2 hours time frame now. And if we look at the structure here and look at what has been happening here throughout the course of last week, we saw how we have a choppy scenario here where price action has been caught within a consolidation phase right within the 1.04450 level, as you can see here, the resistant level of this channel, and the 1.03150, the support level of this channel, as we saw, buying pressure around that area. And if we look closely into the structure, I'm seeing something like a reversal pattern here as price appear to have evolved into this kind of structure where the 1.03150 level shall be serving as my neckline for that reversal pattern. So what I'll be looking forward to this week is a possible scenario where price breaks down the 1.03150, that is the neckline of that structure, to give me a bearish signal, after which a retest of structure followed by selling pressure on my lower time frame might incite a trend continuation to the downside. So the structure I have here is looking more like a bearish momentum, as I will be waiting for the breakdown of the 1.03150 level to give me that comfort to join a decline from this level. And the other scenario where I will be looking for buying momentum is if I see price break out of the structure in such a way that we have price climb right back up off this bullish trend line. Remember, we had this bullish trend line figure out last week. So after connecting the series of lower highs, higher lows here, so we had this bullish trend line. So if price climbs up that bullish trend line, a retest of structure, then I might be thinking of joining a trend continuation to the upside. So these are the two scenarios I will be looking forward to on the Euro USD. But be rest assured that I will be jumping in the comment section of this video to give you an update of what my expectation is going to be like after monitoring how participants in this market will be relating to the current structure around here during the early hours of the new week. If this video has been of immense help in making your own individual decision on the Euro USD, kindly support this project by clicking the like button. You would also want to follow me on my TradingView platform at Dark Sherry so that you don't miss out on the regular updates I normally share in the comment section of every video. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you right here in the comment section of this video as we get prepared for the new week. Do have a wonderful day. Bye bye.